Explosions by minutes, and tonight a Bay Area woman is weighing in as a jury decides the fate of the Boston bomber. The jury finding Dzhokhar Tsarnaev guilty on all 30 charges today. Of those, 17 could send him to death row. The sentencing phase to determine his fate now expected to get underway next week. Tonight, our Jacqueline and Glaze spoke to a local woman whose saving grace was her speedy time running the Boston Marathon. Jacqueline?
Well, Jameson, tonight she's glad that this 2-year ordeal is coming to an end. And while Tsarnaev continues to show little remorse, this triathlete isn't hiding her feelings.
I think the easiest thing would have been if he would have just gotten killed when, you know, way back then.
Jill Krolovanik is talking about Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. Just hours ago, a jury finding the 21-year-old guilty of the Boston Marathon bombings in 2013.
My husband was standing right next to that mailbox where the second bomb was placed and exploded. If I was 20 minutes slower, he would have been standing right there when the bomb went off.
Krolovanik was lucky. Here's video she took running to the finish line before the terror, before 4 innocent people would lose their lives and dozens of others would lose limbs.
We were hanging out in the finish line, celebrating, talking, and we heard the first bomb go off.
These joyous moments captured on her video would end up in the hands of the FBI. Agents scanning the faces in the crowd, ultimately zeroing in on Tsarnaev and his brother, Tamerlan.
Out of tragedy, you have to try to find something good.
Krolovanik says she did not follow Tsarnaev's trial and did not spend today waiting for a verdict. Her form of closure to this tragedy coming when she returned to Boston to run last year's marathon.
People cried, people were waving flags. It was just, I ran the whole race with my hand out pretty much the whole time, high-fiving everybody.
Krolovanik is planning on running the Boston Marathon again next week and believes the verdict coming a week before that is just perfect timing. Wendy?